Consistency is the key to success in anything you're doing. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the proper human diet, all things related to the proper human diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. I apologize if you can hear all that wind noise going on. It's very windy out today. And it's, it got up to almost 60 yesterday and it's struggling to get to 30 today. In fact, I think the warm temperature of the day was last night about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's been slowly going downhill all day. And it's going to keep doing that. In fact, it was spitting snow just a little bit ago. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Good morning. Very pretty dog. It means an awful lot to me that you stopped by to say hi today. Drop down in the comments, say hello, Bob. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Even consider subscribing. All that can help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I am 60 years old and I'm doing things now that I couldn't do when I was 40. Like out here walking up and down the street every day. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here as well. It means an awful lot that you choose to spend just a few moments of your day with me. Yeah, that wind is something else out here. But this is part of what I'm talking about today when I say consistency is the key to success. Whether we're talking about diet or exercise or whatever it is we're doing, we have to be consistent in what we're doing. Is it better? I like to use James at Ready Set Keto as an example. He says, I know I feel a little better when I do the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs challenges and I stay strictly carnivore. But he will tell you that I know me, I couldn't sustain that for long term because he needs a few carbs. He likes his lettuce wrap sandwiches and that kind of stuff. So is it better for him to try and stay carnivore? Or is it better for him to consistently stick within his keto lifestyle that he knows works for him and he can maintain it? Is it better, like with me, I always do this walk out to the corner and back. Some days I do more, but every day I walk down to the corner and back. Would I be better served instead of doing this quick little 10-minute walk down to the corner and back every day? Would I be better served going out and doing all the way around the block every 4 or 5 days? I don't know. I doubt it. I think doing a little bit and staying consistent with what you're doing will help you succeed at what you're doing. Because that little bit of consistency eventually should grow into even more consistency in doing more. Like with me, I started off with push-ups, doing just wall push-ups a year ago. And I could only do 10 or so wall push-ups. And then when those got easy, I moved on down. So if you can do, say, 5 push-ups, is it better to do 5 push-ups every other day? Or push yourself to do 10, but you only get that done once a week? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. But I think staying consistent in the little things. If you're having trouble sticking to your carnivore diet because occasionally you fall off the wagon and eat a bunch of junk, would it be better to program in a little bit of junk so that you can stick with it. You know, I know she is done with it now, but back when I was making these videos a year and a half ago, I had a regular commenter. I wish I could remember her name, but I'm terrible with names. But she had a little piece of chocolate for dessert every night. Is chocolate ideal? No, not at all. But as she was explaining, that little piece of chocolate that she knew she was going to have for dessert with her dinner every night kept her from falling off the wagon throughout the day, because she knew if she stuck to her plan all day, she was going to reward herself with a little piece of chocolate for dessert. I said, I think she's stopped that now, but if that's what keeps you consistent throughout the day, knowing that you're going to have that little reward at night, whether it be, you know, a piece of chocolate or an apple slice or whatever it is. Wow, that's cold. I'm looking forward to deeper into the winter here when the wind's blowing like this and it's minus temperatures instead of 30. Should be interesting to see how I do with that. Right now my joints aren't screaming at me, so we'll see. But yeah, just staying consistent, even if it's not perfect. You know, as I've said many times on this channel, don't let perfection get in the way of progress. Keep your big goals in mind, your why, as you push forward, and just be consistent with what you're doing. Don't forget, this is Saturday, so we're going to talk about our weekly wins. And for me, the weekly win is being consistent. Even on this coldest of days with the wind howling around Omaha, I'm out here getting my walk in. So drop down in the comments and tell me what your weekly win is. And it's really cold. That's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.